Well, it ain't what we all wanted, but it's better looking than it was. It got a nose job. Might think. I cut it down about 25 millimeters. It looks more like an Atlantic. It's a little bullet. It's a little bullet. And it's a patchwork. I know that, but it really shows. I'm going to put the tender body on and see how that works for us. Oh, it's the wrong body. Crap. Pardon my French, right? That's French. All right. I don't know where the lid is. I have a body for this the other day, and now I've lost it. But at any rate, I also have a real smooth, more like this actually, customized lid for this tender, so it'll look more rounded and more ready to go. But as you can see, we have some gaps in our body. Oh shoot, hand caught on it. I didn't get everything I wanted clearly. I had a lot of fist fights with this whole front end here, and I had to do, even after I designed and printed, I had to do grinding, as you can see here. And the smoke is not quite exactly there. I'm about 6 millimeters off, so I have a little more work to do. And I didn't get my skirt on that I had wanted here, because this will hide this piece. But in any case, what I really wanted to show you was the length compared to the it's not a very good comparison, but it's all I got. I know. I'll be right up. Yes. No, I just need silence. Thank you. There you can see. If I line this up, and this is a factory, not royal blue, but yeah, that's plastic, so it must be the silver bullet. Okay, so if you line these up here, good God, if you line these up here to here, right there, okay, then you come over here and you look at this, you can say, oh, right, it is shorter, and it is. It's also a little different goings on there, and for reason, but that's the main piece of it. But also the other piece is this body will lift off and on simple, and the advantage of that is maintenance, and you can change the bodies if you wanted to. You could change the tender body and the engine body, and we're going to give you all the dimensions, the standard dimensions, that you can do that too. And we have the new higher performance fields in there, and I am just thrilled with that. Little millimeter difference really wakes up the engine a lot. This is a light engine, so it'll scoot. I'll put the linkage on it. We'll pull some cars in a couple of days. I want to get the body really tuned up and get that lid I told you I had, streamlined lid. What is that thing, a scooter or what? The shorter wheelbase, or the shorter body, makes it look better, I think. We'll get the front truck, or the mounts there. I just ran out of time to bolt everything back together. I'm going to put that back together over the week. You may not see anything tomorrow or the next day, but during this week, we'll be doing this off and on, among other things. $20 volts. I know, it's great. It's pretty responsive. I'm okay with it. I'm disappointed I didn't get as far, but I had ooh, somebody's a little warm over there. Check him out. I had some, we used to call them honeydew things, but Margaret, my wife, needed help with some things, and I had to give her that. She feeds me, you know. Okay, so that's the perspective. it's going to be very close to that length. These lines will all be smooth. That'll be a one-piece body. Might be another 1/2 millimeter thick. But I don't like this flat piece here. I like it to be more rounded like this. I'll do that. I really like my cone. My cone came out pretty nice. I didn't do the ripples like they did, but I felt good about that. I learned how to make that. As you can see, the stack is just almost showing, but not quite. Okay, well, I got it as close as I could get it, and we'll work it out. And the idea is, this is a streamlined Atlantic, is about what it amounts to. There's not a whole lot going on fancy inside or outside. We're going to have smoke. We're going to have puff and chuff. You got the factory puff and chuff, and we may have a digital puff and chuff at some point. And then over time, we'll be switching over to not the Flyer chassis, but to the next generation S chassis, which is ball bearings and 3D printed, and that'll give us a little more flexibility. And we will then have the ability to put the controller in the boiler, and then you would have sound and smoke and everything in the engine, and the tender could be optional. You could have like a body only kind of a thing. I have to figure out where that's done or what it's used for, but I'm working on that too. I have these vent holes in here. Some other things, windows will be in there. Of course, there'll be some windows and a ladder and all that jazz. But the whole notion of this is building out. I have the 3-wheeled chassis. I put new the new design of the field in there, so it will have the peppy motor now, and we'll be able to I'll convert most of my others to that new field because it's so much smoother and smarter. The anniversary engine and the Stingray engine, Leon painted up for me. Never did quite get it all together, but what I may do is take that stuff out and put in some of my newer stuff. I think that might be fun. He did a beautiful job, and 2014 is the year of my Corvette, so I thought I've got to get that one going again. Yeah. This one I don't know. I was going to paint it blue for baby blue, but now I don't know what. I had one fellow say the black bullet, which I thought was pretty interesting. I don't necessarily like black or bullet, but yeah, it's interesting. I don't know why. Look at this. I've got the 3 up, and they're not even. Yeah, I have a royal blue, and I have oh, I know what I have. You may have seen this. This is is it the K4 from Mike's Train House? I mean, not American Models. Excuse me, American Models. I designed this for a company or the department that I worked in right before I retired. That was pretty fun. I don't know where the tender went to, but it's around here somewhere. Oh, I know, it's full of electronics. I think I was showing it to somebody. Okay, gang, that's the show. I got it in. I was worried. I was sweating it. And I just still didn't get everything I wanted, but, 3 days is a thrash, and we got it pretty close. The rest of the week I'll be working, and I'll post some more stuff later. You guys can check it out. If and when you have the need or interest of building this engine and the adapters to mount it on, ask about it. Let me know. Check Facebook. O-NGS workshop, and I'm posting some stuff there, and I'll be getting a site set up somewhere somehow where you can download the files to print. And as we get into the software with the new microcontrollers, I'll be sending you make the available software so you can download that and build the exact same things that I'm building over the next couple of months. It should be exciting. I spent almost 9 months of engineering and developing, and I have stuff that I'll be introducing, probably something on a weekly basis. So here's the next part, and here's how it's going to work and what we're going to do with it. So hang in there, keep watching, and tell me what you think of this motor or this engine. What else we could be doing to it. I know I'm going to do railings, I'm going to do linkage, I'm going to do all kinds of stuff, make it a real engine, okay? It's going to be a real steam engine, and then I'm going to convert it. I'm going to leave that one, but I'll build another one, and I'm going to convert it to a different kind of steam engine. We're not going to burn coal or oil. That's another trick. And then later, I have another trick where we won't need water. We'll load the water and the fuel once, and it'll run. Magic. Yes. So what we're looking for is hints of a perpetual engine, but I'm not saying that exactly, but it'll be close. It'll be close, and it'll be a lot of fun. And then we can start working on the cars that would have that, why that engine would need to be. What is it we're going to do with it? We're going to take things across the globe and help people. That's what we're going to do. That's the whole mission. This is going to be the engine that's going to take equipment and technology and people globally where it's needed, when it's needed. That's my objective next year, 2026. That's it. Can't help myself. All right, gang. Take care. Later.